what's up? It's your girl RLTV with RLTV, and today I'm here with the beautiful, the hot, the bootylicious Ashley Moore from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Ashley, what's up?
Not too much. I'm out here grinding.
I see.
Yeah.
I come in here to do an interview with Ashley, and she's over here posing, doing all her model looks,
doing my thing,
fabulous.
trying to keep my butt in my pants.
How stressful must it be just to be from city to city, always doing these shoots?
It's not really stressful. It's fun. I asked for it and I got it, so
right.
I'm excited about it.
So, your name. I know your nickname is ATM. How'd you get that nickname?
Well, those are my initials, Ashley Tamika Moore, and that's what my dad named me. So God knew. He knew.
So, when it comes to money, you feel like it's just flowing?
Oh, it's about to come even more than it was before. That's what's going to happen. I just take all types of deposits. I do not dispense it.
How do you balance being a mom and a superstar at the same time?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a superstar. Like, I still,
you're
know.
Busy. Don't worry, I clock, so you're busy. It's superstar lifestyle.
I take him with me a lot of the times, and I still do the same things that I was doing for him before, and maybe plus more.
Right.
For the most part, I still just, take him to basketball practice and football practice and the things that he needs to do, but he thinks he's a superstar too.
Aww.
So, I mean,
Is he booking the girls already?
Of course he is. He was doing that anyway. He's 9.
Oh, so he's definitely in that transitional booking stage.
He thinks he's a grown man. He needs to calm down. Calm down.
So I know you're originally from Baltimore. How has Baltimore received you since you've been in Love and Hip Hop? Do you think it's changed since before? After?
Well, not really. Like, to me, I still feel like I'm still getting the same amount of love. I don't think that it's any different. I think they still kind of love me the same because I was already grinding anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they knew before that I was gonna, come up in some type of way and build a platform for myself because I've always been a grinder and a hustler. So.
Do you feel like Love and Hip Hop has opened doors for you elsewhere?
Absolutely. I mean, any state that I go in, it's just like, oh, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, wait, what I do? And they're like, you're Love and Hip Hop. And I'm like, oh, yeah, hey, that's me. So, yeah, it's fun.
Do you feel like, okay, so, of course, you love the lifestyle and everything, but are there sometimes where you're just like, I wish this could go away for like a second because it's just too much attention?
The only time that it might bother me is when I don't have on any makeup and they want to take pictures. But I've learned how to get away from that. I put on some frames. So every time I go somewhere, if I don't feel like putting on makeup, I just put on some frames and I smile.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, do what I'm supposed to do because I remember when I was younger and I seen people that I wanted to take pictures with. And if they would, tell me no at the time, I would be, a little upset. So I just, learn how to get around certain things. And I put on a pair of frames and take the picture with the people because, I love it.
Yeah. Have you ever run into like a bad situation where you just couldn't take the picture and like one of the fans was just like, no, I'm going crazy?
I think the only bad situation that I might have been in is in the club. Like, it's, sometimes their phones and stuff might not be working and it's like kind of dark and stuff and they just want to take a million pictures until they get it right. It's just like,
you gotta go. That's like the annoying friend that's like, can you take this one more time?
Yeah. One more time. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be in the DJ booth right now or something like that. But, I try to do the best that I can. I never knew what it was like until after Love and Hip Hop. Like, taking pictures before was like, was more calmer.
Right.
Now it's more like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is cute. Yeah, I mean, I got girls licking me in my ear and everything. It's like the loudest thing in the world. Absolutely.
How do you react to that? Because I feel like I'd be like, ugh.
I mean, I just be like, hey, boo.
Get up. Please.
Like, yeah, no, we're not going home today. But you cute.
Right.
I love you, babe.
So, I'm going to get back to your personal life, but I need to ask you a few questions about your season of Love and Hip Hop because the ratings were off the roof this season, and you definitely were one of the most highlighted characters that were inside the show. Your relationship with Kaleena and her husband, let's go a little deeper into that.
Come on.
Okay, how did that come about?
Well, Me and Kaleena have been friends for a very long time.
Okay.
We tried something when we first met, maybe a couple years after we met. We did meet doing music. She was supposed to write for me and stuff like that. But after a while, like, she was already dating a girl at the time.
Okay.
And she would always kind of like flirt with me, like the same way she was just like, oh, the light skin chocolate big booty, like the way that she loved me.
Yeah.
She was always that way, but I always kind of avoided her.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, you know, I was a little curious, so I just was like, all right, I'd rather try with a friend.
Are you, okay, so would you label yourself as like bi, or was this just your only encounter with women?
Well, she was my only encounter with women.
Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily label myself as bi. But if you bad enough, girl, I will take you. How you doing? Hello.
You heard that?
So yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah, she was the only one at the time. So, but as far as her husband, like, I didn't have any idea about the threesome. They kind of like got me while I was on the show when I heard it, and I was like, hold up,
right.
But yeah, so I said no to that, and we're still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's respectable, and obviously you guys are real friends. So
yeah.
of course she would understand.
And like I told them on the show, I get it. I would ask for it too. Why not?
Yeah. Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Okay.
But I will. I think it's kinky.
So, are you guys still together, or?
No, me and Kay are just best friends.
Okay, so now everything's just strictly friends now?
Yeah.
Why did you guys decide to come to that conclusion?
Well, we've always been best friends anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's something new for us.
Right.
It was just, you know, something that we were going to try again. But, you know, just for the last time. But, you know, now she's pregnant and she has Noah. And we're excited about him. And, you know, I'm going to most likely be somewhere near, like, the godmother or something like that. Yeah, that's my baby. My baby, my best friend, you know.
One of our last questions for Love and Hip Hop. Should we be expecting you next season?
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys haven't talked about it yet, or you just don't know because you can't say it on camera yet?
I don't know.
She's smiling though, so you know, I see a little twinkle in her eye.
I don't know, you guys.
Okay, well, I want you to come back next season, so hopefully you are. Okay, all right, I'll stay tuned. It seems like she knows a little that she does not want to tell me.
You guys.
Okay, your career though. You have a flourishing music career, and I know that is actually your main focus.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel like your music career has transpired thus far?
Well, I mean, I definitely have a wider audience now than I had before. So, you know, when I do go to put out something, I have more people that will actually listen to what it is that I have to say.
Right.
And I've been doing it for so long, so I'm excited to have people from different cities besides mine really hear what I have to say. Because not only am I a singer, but I'm also a songwriter as well.
Oh, okay.
So, and I do a collaboration for the most part with another producer and songwriter. So.
Are you currently signed right now?
No, I'm not, but it will happen really soon.
Okay, so you keep hearing these really soon. It's like she already knows, but she just can't say it yet. But I'll wait patiently because obviously she's not going to give us any exclusives just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. But should we be expecting any, like, I know it's really popular because before people never used to really do EPs, but I feel like that's like the new wave.
Well, you know, I was going to actually put out an EP like a month ago, but then, like, you know, some new things started happening and it was just like, well, maybe you should do an album because of a new situation. And I just was like, oh,
Ashley, you cannot speak around it, but not mention it. Okay, no, it's
because
not
that means people have to stay tuned.
Okay, because so definitely we now know that something is coming around because of a new situation. So we need to stay tuned for this new situation.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, so we might be expecting a new album coming out.
Yes.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If you could collab with anyone, who would you collab with in the industry?
I would love to do like a nasty freaky song with Rihanna because I think
that would be fun.
Amazing.
And I think your personality, I don't know Brianna personally, but I think your personalities will work out because you're real fun, upbeat, outgoing. I love it. Right? I actually really love it. That would be fun. So Brianna, definitely. What about a male guy in the industry?
A male guy. I mean, August Alsina.
He's cute.
So fine.
He's cute.
Yes, come sit right here, boo. Come sit right here. What you want right about? We can talk.
He is cute. I don't know. I feel like if I could do a song, I can't sing.
Would it be Chris?
It might be Chris. Like,
I mean, I'm stuck
crazy,
between Chris and August. It would have to be either Chris or August.
Or Marianne. That's random, but Marianne's pretty fine.
I mean,
no, okay.
no shade.
So besides your music, what future projects are you working on?
Well, if anything with film or acting or whatever comes along, I'll take that too.
Okay.
I can be mean and, you know, all those other things that they expect us to be.
Any type of like clothing lines or anything? Have you thought about it?
Well, putting out one?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I'll take anything that makes that ATM.
You saw that little wordplay with her nickname, ATM. She uses it. So now I want to get fun because I want to know like a little bit more about your characteristic traits. So, Ashley, if you were a superhero, who would you be and what would your superpower be?
My superpower? I think my superhero name would have to be ATM.
Okay.
I can't change it.
That's fine.
I think it's the cutest name in the world and it's so mine. And I think I would just save hoes. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Okay. I would just no, I mean not save hoes, of course, but I would just, you know, go around and like saving people.
Yeah.
Like my heart is like very genuine, so I think that I would just, you know, I was just talking to my manager today about like the homeless like out on the streets and stuff.
Right.
Just trying to figure out like, you know, with it being so cold out here, is it enough shelter and stuff for them?
Right.
So I think I would just, you know, just give a lot. You know, instead of taking, I would be the ATM that gives a lot. That would be my superhero power.
So, I talked to somebody and they told me that you love to cook.
I do.
Where'd you learn to cook, first of all?
Well, my dad was a chef.
Okay.
And my mom was very good at cooking. So with my dad being a chef, he used to come home all the time and we used to have steak and lobster and stuff and just like, you know, the regular string beans that weren't like the country string beans, but then my mom would come in and make the country string beans with the ham hocks and stuff like that. Right. So I learned how to cook in both ways, like the healthy way and then the country way.
Yeah.
So I make anything, you know, especially if it comes with a recipe. My signature dish, I would have to say, would be a roast beef and a mushroom gravy with homemade mashed potatoes and some collard greens. Yes, and my macaroni and cheese is amazing too.
So, if you were to get a new boo, this is the signature dish that you would throw down and you know, I got him.
If he's not ready to be fat, he might as well just don't even walk through my door. Ask my son, his belly looks like, hey, give me some.
He's not going nowhere. He's going to make sure he's nice and plump. Nope.
Yes, indeed. He loves me.
What is the craziest thing you've done or the most ratchet thing you've done?
The most ratchet thing? I would have to say twerk out the window on national TV.
Girl!
I thought it was freaking awesome!
When did you do this? Maybe I missed it.
Did you not see it? That was
that's
what was like the major part of me coming on. It was like, hey, how you doing? Bend over, bitch. Just stick out the window.
Okay, that is great. And that I was like ratchet. That's like sophisticated.
It was fun for me. Yeah. I mean, other people looked at me like, why don't you just stick your butt out the window and shake it like that? And I was just like, why not? It was fun and I liked it.
I mean, we do things like that. So, what do you look for in a man?
Well, just somebody fun, not too boring. Not boring at all, actually. And I really don't even, like, for some reason, I really don't really look for him, like, to have, like, money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more money you have, the more all over the place you are.
That's usually true.
Yeah, so it's like I'd rather take the happiness and the love out of everything.
Is there something you just absolutely cannot tolerate?
Bad teeth and breath. Nigga, don't talk to me with them teeth and that breath smelling like that. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. And if I feel like I can't fix it, that's a problem.
Makes sense. So I'm trying to think, What was your most embarrassing moment? Because you told us about the twerking, but that's not necessarily embarrassing. That's
no,
fun.
That's fun. I mean,
so,
you know, that's more fun, like ratchet. Even though I'm a bougie rat. So, hello, a bougie hood rat. How you doing? Most embarrassing. I would have to say, I don't know. I'm so clumsy.
Okay.
So
something had to tripped up the stairs.
Oh no, I fall in the street.
Oh no.
Like, you know how you just like the sexiest person like walking down the street and you be like, yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm so sexy. And then all of a sudden you be like, oh shit. I think I have those moments all the time, and people just be looking at me like, did that bitch just fall? And I be like, yeah. Get on my face. You better not be on camera. So.
But you get right back up, so it's not really.
I might not walk the same, but I get up.
What do you want your fans to know about you? Like, what's one thing that you feel like, okay, maybe they portrayed this the wrong way when they showed me on TV? What's one thing you want your fans to know? This is me. This is Ashley.
I don't know. I actually only watched the show maybe twice on a rerun, but I mean, I think that people can kind of see it. What, awkward?
When you watch yourself on TV?
I think the problem was like the editing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, I still laughed because I still was funny, but I'm very goofy.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking goofy, but I'm not. I have like two sides of me. There's Ashley and there's Tamika. Ashley is like the godly side, and Tamika is evil. So yeah, you have to watch out for Tamika because she's a mess. I think she's like, she's like the hood rat of the bougie over here. So, I mean, you know, Tamika comes out when necessary, but for the most part, I'm really goofy. I have fun, and I'm really nice and kind-hearted. So.
Well, real quick, I know you have plenty of things to do. Just before we wrap it up, where can your fans reach you? Like Instagram, Twitter, website? What's going on?
Well, my Instagram and my Twitter are both Ashley T. Moore. My Facebook is Ashley T. Moore Fans. And my website is musicalatm.com.
Okay. This is actually completely random, but in light of what is happening in Ferguson, how do you feel about that?
It's very disappointing, actually. But I just feel like it's been going on for so long, and it's going to take a lot of people to really get involved in it for it to change.
Right.
I feel like it would take actually a lot of celebrities and stuff like to really stand up and, you know, do certain things. Yeah. Like if they were selling freaking Ciroc or something like that to their millions of followers and stuff.
Right.
So I just feel like, you know, the more people that get involved, it could get better. But as of now, like, people think about it for like 2 weeks and it goes away.
It's like a fad.
And then something else happens.
But it seems like now it's like every other week. We just had Trayvon, then there's the Mike Brown situation, and then Eric Garner happened.
And then it was another one.
Something in LA that just happened.
And it's bad. I try not to speak too much on it, but it's bad.
Okay, well, it was such a pleasure.
I just have to teach my son, you know, let him know what's going on.
Okay, actually, that is excellent. Like, do you feel like your son is kind of at a disadvantage?
I mean, I think everybody's son is at a disadvantage. So I just, you know, make sure that even with him being 9 years old, that he knows everything that's going on in the world, and he knows how to respectfully handle things, and to also be aware of everything that's going on. So, you know, as a parent, I make sure that he knows his place as a male in this world.
And I think that's extremely important, just because obviously African American males, at the moment, a lot of people are feeling as if they are being targeted, but it's also important that we teach respect, like just how you said, and respecting authority, and just knowing how to handle yourself in that situation.
I mean, no one, it's time for you to back down, whether or not you think it's wrong or right, because obviously nobody is really caring at
all. Yeah. So. Well, thank you so much, Ashley, for having me on the set of your shoot, inviting me over. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm not going to wrap you up too much. So, this is Rara with RLTV, and we have just wrapped up a phenomenal interview with the beautiful, lovely Ashley Moore. Thank you.
Thank you.
soda. I got baking soda.